The WWE Universe asked for this matchup. They've seen the back and forth over the weeks. They get the matchup they wanted tonight. What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome to another NXT arrival here in my career for WWE 2K16. This is the 19th edition of the series, and tonight, Zero goes one-on-one with the NXT Champion for the title. Title's on the line. It's Zero one-on-one with Kevin Owens. And as you can see here tonight, Zero sporting a brand new attire, and as well as that, a brand new theme song. Hope you all are enjoying this what could be the beginning of a new chapter in Zero's career. As tonight, he could be walking out the NXT Champion. That would be huge for this man's career. I mean, after all this time, several matches he has had with Kevin Owens in the past, and on every occasion, Zero has he's just come up short, one way or another. Kevin Owens, each and every night, comes out on top when he squares off against Zero. Well, tonight, Zero, he's looking to break the pattern, and he's looking to destroy Kevin Owens and take that NXT title from him. And speaking of Kevin Owens, the champ, making his way down here to the ring. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. If any of their confrontations in the past has taught us anything, is that these two men will go to war. They will beat the ever-living crap out of each other. They're willing to do whatever it takes to walk out the NXT champion. And with the title being on the line tonight, that's just going to make it all the more compelling for these two men to go out there and get the W. And I do want to apologize, folks, for it, not necessarily a lack of uploads. It's just been a little less consistent as of late with the videos I've been posting. There was supposed to be a GM mode episode coming up, but instead we got these two career mode videos uploaded. That was because one of my recordings got screwed up for GM mode. So the next episode is actually the pay-per-view, which is it takes a little more time to get the commentary done for that, and I just haven't had the free time in which to do commentary. So that's why this is coming up first, and you probably have already noticed that there was no promo for this NXT arrival. I do apologize for that again, but doing a promo for each match building into each NXT arrival, considering there's an episode of NXT Arrival about every 3 or 4 videos of career mode, and it's just not feasible really for me to keep up with those promos anymore without some sort of quality, some sort of I completely lost that sentence there. I lost how to use that word properly, but like, I don't feel as though I'll be able to keep up the consistency while also not having some sort of deterioration, if that's even a word, without having the promos deteriorate in any manner. So I do apologize for that, but I mean, especially now, at this point where I have the GM mode pay-per-view that I had to do, and then I have Night of Champions coming up, that is pretty big, so it's not a good time for this NXT arrival to pop up. And I just figured, you know what? I wasn't even expecting to do promos for all of the NXT arrivals like I have done previously. I did it once for the matchup with Tyler Breeze just because I thought it would be cool, just because I got a bit of inspiration for that one. But ever since then, I've just kind of been doing it for the sake of making the NXT arrivals special, just kind of for the sake of keeping things, I guess, uniform as the series went along. But I do apologize for not having a promo and for not having promos in the future for NXT arrivals or WWE pay-per-views if I do decide to go to the main roster. But yeah, that's the reason why it's getting to be a little out of hand. I didn't expect the NXT arrivals to pop up this quickly, like have an NXT arrival every 3 or 4 episodes. And then with the pay-per-view as well, with Universe Mode, I'm taking further and further steps to make that more and more of a complex series, so it takes much more time to invest and make the video as high quality as it is, and that includes the promos for Universe Mode as well. So I do, you know, I can't apologize enough that I am going to be taking away the promos for my career, but this isn't my priority series. That's Universe Mode. I've said that in the past, and that has not changed. Universe Mode is my priority in regards to this channel, so if this series, if making those promos starts to hinder my progress of Universe Mode, then I'm gonna stop making them, just because, you know, it was something to add in for a little added flair, but ultimately if it's gonna hinder my Universe Mode videos, then it's not worth it. As we focus back in on the matchup at hand here, Kevin Owens with that running senton to Zero. So far it's been pretty back and forth, but it looks as though Kevin Owens is beginning to really sink into the dominant role in this matchup as he hangs Zero out to dry in the Tree of Woe. And now driving the boot right into the chin of Zero. And it's interesting to see how the fans choose to react to this match tonight, because we've seen in the past that Zero is certainly not a superstar who these people want to cheer. His attitude has been downright deplorable, and his arrogance just knows no bounds. But when he's going up against another superstar that the fans despise in Kevin Owens, who exactly are the fans going to root for? Because, I mean, there's somebody, they have to hate one of these two men more than the other. And the question is, you know, which is the lesser of two evils? Who do the fans choose to support in this matchup? Do they side with Kevin Owens, the defending champion, or do they side with the challenger? Well, so far, it doesn't appear as though, I don't know if they've really chosen a side as of yet, but Zero with a nice clothesline to the back of Kevin Owens' skull. And he went for a kick to the gut, but it's countered, and Owens fires back with a vicious clothesline. But now it's Zero who counters and sends Owens over the top rope. And now Owens caught up in the ropes here as Zero striking away. And he follows it up with a backstabber. Beautiful move there from Zero, as he really is taking the fight to Kevin Owens. And now look at this. That is vintage Zero, the elbow drop, and then the kip up, showing some arrogance. That arrogance that I spoke of earlier, on full display tonight. But Zero, just because he shows his arrogance, he still knows that he has to take Kevin Owens seriously tonight. If he wants to walk out as the NXT champion, he has to do something to step up his game to make him in a better position than he was in the past. Do something differently. Add a new move to his arsenal. Do something to catch Kevin Owens off guard, because what he's done previously hasn't been enough. As there's a cover, but a kick out by Owens. Zero, what he has done previously in the past has not been enough to keep Kevin Owens down for a 3 count. So he's got to do something differently. Some sort of change is required if Zero wants to attain the NXT Championship at the end of the night. Zero up to the second rope. And a swanton off the second rope. Beautiful move there from Zero. But Zero is again looking to fly, this time to the top rope. And there's the double foot stomp. A diving double foot stomp there from Zero. And he goes into the cover. Oh, wait, feet are on the ropes. Referee, he doesn't see it. Oh, but Owens, he kicks out regardless. And it just goes to show that while the fans do need somebody to root for in this matchup, that doesn't mean that these two men are going to try to change up their styles just to pander to this crowd. They're going to go out there and do whatever it takes to win the match. As Kevin Owens, with that package powerbomb, fall away. Yeah, I still haven't looked that move up. As now he hooks the leg. No! Zero with a kick out at 2. You can see Kevin Owens, frustration beginning to set in. What does he have to do to keep Zero down for a 3 count tonight? You have to think that Zero, he's going to be coming at Kevin Owens with a much greater intensity than he has in the past as a result of his desperation to walk out as the NXT champion tonight. Because if Zero loses this opportunity, he's going to fall right back down to the bottom of the ladder. As look at this. Oh, a head scissors DDT type of maneuver. There's the stupid phone going off again. It's been actually a while since that has interrupted the commentaries, but it's still annoying, but I have to power through regardless because, you know, time constraints. As Zero right now striking away at Kevin Owens. He's got him reeling. Backs him into a corner. There's a running chop. As he sends Owens down. Drop kick right to the side of the head of Kevin Owens. And the NXT champion, well, he's on the receiving end of Zero's assault here. As Zero, a kick to the gut. Spins him around. Neck breaker right there. And it is full throttle right now for Zero. As again, he's going to the top rope. Looking to go high risk once more, but this time, Kevin Owens able to roll out of the way. Oh, and there's a kick to the gut. Oh no, Zero off the ropes for the pop-up powerbomb. And that's it. Owens hooks the leg. No! Zero just kicked out of the pop-up powerbomb. Can you believe it? Kevin Owens surely cannot believe it. I'm not quite sure if I believe it, but the bell didn't ring. This match is still going. And Zero somehow able to dig down deep and find some hidden resolve that maybe he didn't even know he had. And this is what happens when the title's on the line. These superstars seem to kick it into a higher gear than normal. Desperate men do desperate things to survive. As Zero back on the attack again. Able to quickly rebound. Or at least in terms of being hit with a pop-up powerbomb from Kevin Owens. This is pretty quick recovery by Zero. And now look at that. A DDT or maybe a face buster. Hooks the leg. No! Another kick out by Owens. As we are seeing Zero pull out some new moves into his arsenal that he didn't utilize previously. And perhaps again, looking to go for this neck breaker right there. That's some more of the same from Zero. And now you see taking a moment there. And it seems as though the crowd are perhaps, you know, I think perhaps they see Zero as less of a... Okay, I lost my train of thought. I didn't know how to word it exactly, but the fans seem to be catering towards Zero a bit more than Kevin Owens as he hooks the leg, but another kick out. That chicken wing face buster, gut buster, not enough. And now neck breaker right there from Zero. But you can see this is taking everything that Zero has left in him. And another cover. But Kevin Owens just able to get his foot on the bottom rope. But it seems as though the fans, you know, they're starting to get behind Zero in this match with Kevin Owens tonight. They don't want to see Kevin Owens walk out and retain the NXT Championship. And that just goes to show how much these people hate Kevin Owens. Perhaps it is time for a change. Change is on the way. As Zero delivers a kick to the gut. And he spins him around. Lifts him up. Ground Zero. And that could be it. Zero, all he's got to do is cover Kevin Owens. And he's got this match in the bag. Hooks the leg. 2. Throw! No! Are you kidding me? Well, not only has Zero kicked out of the pop-up powerbomb, but now it's Kevin Owens who kicks out of ground Zero. Cover again. 2. And again, Owens just gets the shoulder up. Somehow, Kevin Owens, well, another cover by Zero. And again, Owens not even kicking out, just barely getting that shoulder up off the mat. He's showing his resiliency, but the damage has been done. Zero, he's just got to keep himself composed. Don't let his anger take over. Oh, a curb stomp from Zero. Another new move to his arsenal. Cover, this could do it. Now again, Owens gets his shoulder off the mat just in the nick of time. But Owens, you can see, struggling to get back to his feet. Zero, his frustration just is almost reaching its boiling point right now. Zero off the ropes. European uppercut there to Kevin Owens. Zero's got to be thinking to himself, what in the world is it going to take to finish Kevin Owens off for good? Zero now, up on the top rope. But Kevin Owens just out of range. Owens, you might not want to turn around. Owens has no idea what's going on. And Zero just lying in wait. Off the top! No, but Kevin Owens just able to run underneath it. And Zero, well, this time the high risk. There's no payoff for Zero. Oh, no. Kevin Owens, pop-up powerbomb again. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens, after all of that onslaught, he's still your NXT champion. Zero, he went to the well one too many times. He went to go off the top, and it cost him. And now that mistake allows Kevin Owens to walk out yet another night as the NXT champion. Thank you for watching this episode, and until next time, as I always say, keep on YouTubing.